what can you do with grated cauliflower? So it's like a cauliflower rice, and I will show you two different recipes. So you can either just steam it and mix it with whatever you want, or you can make frittata. So I'm going to switch on the heat. The one that I'm going to use for breakfast for frittata, I put there a little bit of olive oil and then cauliflower. And remember, if you have lots of cauliflower, because you are doing the batch cooking, you can store it in the container and use it. Cauliflower is wonderful for detoxification of the liver and also your intestine, because it's fiber and there is sulfur, lots of vitamins, and very low in calories. And it's always good to combine it with a starchy carbohydrate vegetable, because you are not going to use any bread, any pasta, any rice, and you still want to feel satisfied. And carbohydrates increase the level of serotonin, the happy hormone that make you satisfied. So this is grated Hokkaido pumpkin that takes very little to cook. So it can be for breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. So here I did not put any fat because I'm going to make a cauliflower rice. I'm going to put there coconut milk. So half of the coconut milk I used for smoothie. And now the other half I will use for the cauliflower rice. So I mix it and let it steam and cook and boil for around 5 minutes, maximum 10 minutes. Lower you cook it, more nutrients you keep inside. And now about the spices. You can use any spices that you wish. So for example, for my frittata that you can see here, I'm going to use my very universal spices, which is herbs of Provence, and of course pink Himalayan salt. And I let it steam for 2 or 3 minutes, and then I will add 3 eggs and Comté cheese. Cauliflower soup is bubbling, or cauliflower rice is bubbling, whatever you want it to be. So you can see that now it's actually quite runny, and I could put it into the processor and mix it as a soup, or I can add red lentils or any beans and have it as a main meal, or I can add maybe whole wheat pasta if I'm not on a diet, or I can add there spiralized zucchini as a zucchini noodles, zoodles, and have it as a main dish. I can break 2 or 3 eggs and have it as a shakshuka, and maybe I can add there even some fresh spinach. It's just the variation is enormous. What spices you can use? Again, you can add there garlic, you can add there ginger, you can add there Thai spices. It doesn't matter. I'm going to use the my favorite pumpkin spices, because it gives it a nice sweet flavor, and then some source of protein. So there needs to be a protein. So if you are omnivore, you can put there raw chicken now, or maybe if you had a roasted chicken, you just add it and warm it up. Or maybe you want to have their eggs, maybe you will have it as a breakfast or brunch, so like this shakshuka. Maybe you want to have their tofu, maybe you want to have their fermented soya product, right, like tempeh. So let's look what's happening with my breakfast. So here I'm steaming the Hokkaido pumpkin and cauliflower, and it's going to be like a frittata, so it's soft enough. I have 3 eggs. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, mixing it well to create the bubbles and fluff, so it looks like a large meal. Pour it over. And this is a wonderful source of protein. It's about 16 grams of protein in these large eggs. good fiber, and I'm going to add some cheese. So this is Comté, 18-month-old aged Comté cheese that has around 40% of fat, but we need fat, and I will let it steam for another 2 or 3 minutes. What you could also do with the cauliflower, when it's like sauce like this, you could add there crevettes. How many? 12 is usually the portion size, which would be around 100 grams, but of course it depends on the size that you have. Crevettes have no fat and they are high in protein. So 100 grams, which would be this is maybe even more than 100 grams. It's 17 grams of protein, and you know that you need to have protein with every meal. These ones are already cooked, that's why they are pink, and therefore it's only about warming it up. It might take about 3 minutes. So I'm going to steam it, and you can see that the cheese is melting nicely, and I'm going to turn the omelette, or maybe I don't even need to turn it. I can have the eggs slightly raw and runny if I feel like. So you can prepare within 5 minutes 2 easy meals. And meanwhile, when you are preparing it, you can even cut the cheese and have it in the fridge for the next meal. So here is my breakfast. Let's plate it up. It's large. Oops. It got a little bit stuck in there. Doesn't matter. Plating and decoration for Instagram, it's not going to happen today. So what else can we do? We can add there unlimited amount of vegetable. I will add red pepper for extra crunch. And of course, to feed the microbiota, I'm going to use sauerkraut, but otherwise you can use any kind of kimchi. The one from Basel, small company that I recommend, and they have marvelous selection. And this can be easily dinner, lunch, whatever. So protein, vegetable, and low carbohydrate.